Hey everyone, what you hodlin'? I'm John and today's Rex Day 108 and this is going to be a long episode guys because a lot is going on as you can see. You know, the price has been basically slaughtered. The price has basically been slaughtered and wow. So in today's video, the staking service has been launched and I'm going to basically go and tell you guys what it really is. It's not what I thought it was, but something else. And then I'm going to have the announcement from Thomas. Thomas released an announcement and it's on Rex 2.0. So we're going to get into all of that right now. So let me just, and I apologize. This is the first time I'm doing a live stream. So leave a comment below. Let me know if it looks messed up or something so I can correct it. So here we go. So it looks like Scott Berry's in here. Kun's here, Jack Sparrow. Awesome. This is great, guys. Thank you for joining this live stream. All right, so here we go. Rex right now is at 0.00062. MREX is killed all the way down to 36.85. TREX is also down at 3,700. And I'm going to tell you guys why. I think some people knew what was going to happen. So let's talk about the staking service. So Thomas released a post today in Telegram. Let me pull it up. Here we go. And it was part 1 staking. So I'm going to clear this up for everyone. I think I have the right idea. If not, let me know. And here, so basically part 1 staking, non-TRX holders are already attractive. So basically there's Rex miners out there like BNB miners, and this is, I guess, Thomas's like avenue to say, hey, we're making a change here. And basically it's just the gap between TRX and non-TRX holders just too far. So anyhow, on October 2nd, they took a snapshot of all the TRX holder addresses. And basically those addresses will be earning the staking rewards, or the fee for non-TRX holders who are paying a fee to stake their REX. Now, I always thought you're going to be paying 20% or a fee and you're going to get to rent the TREX, but that's not really the case. And I'll show you in just a second. So essentially, non-TRX holders, when you're staking, you're basically being charged a 20% fee, of which 10% is burned and 10% is tossed into TRX holders' wallet. Divided equally amongst all the TRX holders. So I'm just going to show you what that looks like right now. And by the way, if you clear the cache in your browser and reload the website, it's going to look a little bit different. You're going to see the announcement, you know, something big is coming, and I think something big is coming, but we'll get to that shortly. The dashboard here, this is what it looks like now. So 40,000. You can see right here, 40,000 claimable REX from TRX holder rewards. So essentially, you know, this wallet has, I believe, 1 TRX. So I've been earning whatever amount of REX. So all you T holders, you'll be getting the same thing. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it. And welcome everyone else. Robin, Leonard, Scott, Wise, Crypto. Thank you guys for joining this live stream. And yes, I've accumulated 24,000 Rex and referrals, so I'll be giving that away at the end of the show. And so staking. So essentially, your staking tab will look slightly different with a blurb. Right now, the way it's set up, if you have a TRX, basically nothing changes for you. It's when you don't have a TRX, it looks slightly different. I'm just going to quickly switch to the wallet that I don't have a TRX. And that'll be the passive income one that I made. All right. So here, for all you non-TRX holders, you will see this screen, and you'll see over to the right. Essentially, you're paying now a 20% fee just to stake your REX, and you're not really renting a TRX anymore. What you're actually getting, your base rate is 8 shares per REX. And for the TREX holders, if you guys can recall, 1 REX used to get you 10 shares. So there's basically a 2 share difference. So that amount, 2 shares, will be multiplied by the longer pays better factor. So let's see if I have any. Okay, I have 500 here. Okay. So if I were to go 500, all 100%, go 555 days, essentially it's the 8 times the 7, so 56 point whatever times the number of shares I have, and this will be my share amount. Now, I did earlier went ahead and staked it just to see, and it's the no name one. So you can see right here, I staked 500. I lost 20% because it shows 400, and essentially my rate is 1 Rex for 8 shares versus if I had my TREX in this account, it'll be 1 Rex for 10 shares. So basically the difference is marginal now. Now, if you do want to stake, so now when you're staking it, you're just losing 20%, and it's just going to TREX holders. So that's a little different from what I expected with the whole TREX rental service. I really thought, non-TREX holders would pay 20%. TREX holders would get a certain percentage of that, and the non-TREX holder would get to stake their stake for, the max, share rate at 1 to 10. And if not, it'll be back at what it was originally. So that has totally changed. And maybe it won't even matter at all because of Rex 2.0, which is what I'm going to get into that. So if you guys have questions, just leave a comment about that. So Rex 2.0, I'm going to say this, guys, it's almost like we're on the Starship Enterprise and we need to change ships because we need to get it to a ship that can do warp drive. And the one that we're in right now can't do warp drive because there's something, a design flaw, let's just say. So essentially, you'll see here, what about the actual Rex token? If you read through this, and you can find this in the pinned messages in the Telegram chat, essentially Rex 1.0 will run as it is, as it currently runs, because it's immutable. It can't be changed as a finished product. So it's going to run the way it is going to run. However, we're all going to jump ship to the newer ship that, has more bells and whistles, or rather not bells and whistles, but at least, allows us to go warp speed, let's just say, and go to the moon. But with the current 1.0 version, we can't do it. So essentially what's going to happen is it will run on its own. And if some people decide to continue to use Rex 1.0, it will still work. So, you also still get your big payday. So that's going to happen. So for sure, for the next, till the end of the 365 days, any of you guys who participate in auctions, you're going to go and check that wallet in the 1.0 version to make sure to see if you got big payday or not. And who knows who's going to be trading on that platform. You'll still accumulate your Rex and whatnot. So, you can scrape and sell. Most people probably be doing that once 2.0 gets launched. So, I won't be surprised if the price drops, and that's why it probably dropped. But there is a couple strategies, which I'll get into. So what's the plan for Rex 2.0 token emission? So this is pretty interesting. So we're going to have a new auction phase, 365 again. So we all get to start on day 1 on this new project, Rex 2.0. And basically, you'll see here when the whole auction is done, and let's say all 100% amount of tokens has been provided, there'll be about an 80-20 split where 80% will be distributed to the auction participants and 20% will be given back to Rex 1.0 holders on an airdrop. So we get something there for us who already have Rex right now. And obviously the auction amounts, I'm assuming that 80% return is basically big payday that you're going to get back. So that's down here. So you'll see that 80% of the incoming BUSD, and that's another thing. Rex 2.0 will be paired with a stable coin. It won't be paired with BNB. So, I think that's much better. So that'll be, again, operating pretty much similar to that. So essentially what we're going to have is, as Thomas always told us, early adopters are going to get rewarded. TREX holders are going to get rewarded. So, I say he kind of kept his word. So essentially, we're going to get to start Rex 2.0 with Rex 2.0 tokens already in advance. And if there's anyone who's going to be joining Rex who isn't already in Rex 1.0 and will be new to Rex 2.0, they're going to be starting with nothing. So we have a head start in terms of 2.0. Now, in terms of how much 2.0 tokens we're going to get, it's going to be different from 1.0. So like I said, 1.0 is going to run on its own. It's its own product. 2.0 is like a different ship, the Star Trek Enterprise, let's just say. So the way they're going to take a snapshot, and that snapshot, obviously they're not going to tell you which day it is, but based on price action, you might be able to guess. They're going to take a snapshot, and depending on your total amount of Rex, that's staked Rex, liquid Rex, whatever interest you have earned or accumulated, so I guess scrapable Rex, you're going to get, and whatever that amount of Rex you have in comparison to the total amount of Rex token out there in version 1.0, whatever that percentage, proportion, that ratio you have, it's going to be transferred over to 2.0. So it's not going to mirror your amount of coins and your stakes, just like how Hex is going from E-Hex to P-Hex. It won't be like that. It's actually a little bit different. They're going to take your total amount, whatever that proportion is. They're going to give you that proportion amount of coins in 2.0, and they're all going to be liquid. So you can set up new stakes if you like, because maybe the strategy is going to change because the rate is going to be different. I don't think we're going to be getting the same type of rates that we were with 1.0. So 2.0 is going to be different. So we're going to have new strategies, of course. And it'll be very interesting. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, once you have that, you can set up your own stakes and do whatever you like, sell it. But you have that. And don't forget, you have a copy, a set on 2.0 and of course 1.0. And in terms of TREX, now TREX 2.0, they have to create a new TREX. They're basically going to give everyone who holds a TREX 10 2.0 TREXs. And they're going to be worth 500 BUSD. That's to start. And they have like a halving as well, which will do about, I think it was a 5 BUSD for every 100 sold. So, and it's going to be unlimited supply. So I don't know, like that means anyone can access it now basically and get the higher stake. And at the same time, existing holders right now, if you have one, you're going to get 10. I'm pretty sure you're going to sell 9, at least keep one. So it's about $4,500. The price of what TREX right now is $4,063. So maybe some smart players are thinking, hey, if I can snatch this for under 4,000 and 3,800, and then when 2.0 launches, I can sell it for, $5,000, then that'll be great. And if more people are selling their TREXs or whatnot, the price, if more TREXs 100 are bought, then the price goes up by 5. So I would say the gameplay here is right now, hold on to your TREX if you have one. Why? Because they're going to take a snapshot. Unless you know when the snapshot is, then you'll sell at that time, right? And I'm pretty sure if we see a big dip in the TREX price, this pretty much means someone knows that the snapshot has been taken and people are just selling their TREX and just cashing out at whatever $1,000 it is at that time. It'd be hard to guess, but again, by the way, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just thinking this is probably the gameplay. So plan out your TREX, and don't mistake in the snapshot on October 2nd for your TREX for the staking service. That's two completely independent things. Basically, Thomas was making a tweak between the disparity in interest between TREX and non-TREX holders for version 1.0. Hence, he created this different type of staking mechanism. So essentially what it comes down to, TREX holders, we don't have to pay a fee to stake, whereas non-TREX holders do. And the gap between the two is basically just 2 shares per Rex. That's what it boils down to. So that was a snapshot on October 2nd. That is taken care of. Now 2.0 comes, that's completely separate. They're just going to give you 10 TREX per TREX, 10 2.0 TREX per 1.0 TREX that you have. And then it's unlimited amount, unlimited pool. Of course, there needs to be BUSD in there. Now, this part is interesting. MREX. So there will no longer be MREX in the new 2.0, REX 2.0. So basic functions like withdraw, like scraping or transferring your stake, it's just going to cost you a small fixed BUSD fee. Of course, it says to be calculated, to be announced. Opening, closing, and renaming a stake will be free. So that's kind of good. You know, I paid a lot of BUSD just to rename my stakes. So it's great that we can now do it at any time. And what's interesting is that MREX 1.0 holders won't pay a fee. So I'm assuming that when they take a snapshot, and if they see your wallet has an MREX, just like how they did a snapshot for the TREX staking service, if they take a snapshot of your wallet, if you have it, I think you're going to be grandfathered with no fees for, none of that, which will be really cool. I did notice someone from chat did message me and told me that, they had a TREX, but they had moved their TREX, and they saw the accumulated TREX referrals, but they couldn't claim it because the TREX wasn't in the wallet. So I'm pretty sure MREX is going to work the exact same way. If you had an MREX, whichever wallet you have an MREX in, that wallet address will be grandfathered with a no fee for version 2.0. So if you guys are planning in the future to have multiple wallets, let's say, MREX is pretty cheap right now. How much is MREX? It's $36. It's cheaper than 0.1 BNB when I first got it. So yeah, you can get one, load up maybe, 5, 10 wallets, depending on how much you guys want to do and how much you want to risk. And, as soon as snapshot occurs and, it's kind of in the out and everyone knows, just sell those MREXs, I guess. So this way, all those wallets you have are going to be no fees for you to do your staking and scraping and everything in version 2.0. What's the 2.0 APR? So it's slightly changed. It was 5%, I believe, in 1.0. Now at 2.0, it's 3.99%. So the new version of REX is going to be at 3.99% inflation. And again, just to reiterate, the APY is based on how many people stake. So the more people stake, the lower your personal APY, and the opposite as well. The less people stake, the higher your APY. So that still holds the same. And you can still scrape, you can still do all the same. That's the same stuff. They're going to be doing an audit. Right now, essentially 90% of REX 2.0 code is done. So as soon as they finish, it's going to be studied and tested extensively. I really hope so. Then it's going to be audited by one of the biggest audit companies. So I like to see who that's going to be, because obviously TechRate didn't do a good job. You can tell by, their portfolio of what kind of coins they have in there. Anyways, so they're going to have an economics audit and whatnot. So, hey, we had, I guess, not a trial run, but, we started off with 1.0. Wasn't exactly what I guess Thomas expected. Maybe there were some flaws to it. So now we have 2.0. And, for us OG 1.0 REX owners and TREX owners, at least it's not entirely lost. We're going to get 10 TREXs per TREX. We're going to have no fees if you have an MREX. And we're going to be airdropped a certain amount of REX 2.0 tokens based on what we have right now. So here comes the strategy. On one hand, REX is really cheap, and you can accumulate a whole bunch of REX and get it snapshot for 2.0. Then you'll be really ahead of the game. And of course, in 2.0, you can participate in day 1 of the auction, day 2, day 3, and so forth, and earn big payday over there. On the other hand, because you're going to have, you know, a copy of some of your REX in 2.0, and this is almost like a spare account now because 2.0 is going to be the main one. And you know, people are going to sell their MREX, their TREX in 1.0. A lot of people are selling, you know, scraping and selling and getting their money out of here. Again, this is not financial advice. This is just the other flip side of the coin, right? You can be following the plan strategy, just keep multiplying as many REXs as you can for 2.0 for the snapshot. Or you can say, hey, I have my stuff for a snapshot. I don't need to dump any more money. I think I dumped enough money. Then I'm just going to dump everything I have here, whatever I can. I'm going to scrape it and sell it and whatnot. Now, obviously, you got to be careful. You got to wait until after the snapshot, because if you do it before the snapshot, you're not going to have those REXs counted over for 2.0. So yeah, so that's basically what's going on here. Now, one thing I wanted to find out is if I were to revoke this stake that I staked without a TREX and I paid that 20% fee, will I get it back? I'd like to find out, because that would be, in my opinion, another flaw, because if I made a mistake or for whatever reason, I've lost 20% just like that, I'm not sure if I would like that. So let's see if it works. So right now, my balance is 500, and I hope to see 1,000 when I'm done. I just hope my ledger works here. Might have timed out. So yeah, I definitely lose that 20%, guys. The total payout says 400. I'm just going to revoke this anyways. Let's see what happens. So there you go. If you're going to stake, either way, if you don't have a TREX, guys, if you're going to stake, make sure you know what you're doing, because you can revoke it, but you're going to lose 20%. So that's good to know. So just approve my ledger. Let's see what happens. Probably, most likely it's going to be 400. That's what it said. All right, we also got Crypto Money Team here, Emran's here, Crypto J in. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for joining this live stream. It's the first one, so if it's crappy, I'm sorry. I apologize. It's a new video software that I'm using anyways. And yeah, there you go, 900. So yeah, I just donated 20% of 500, so 100 REX to all you TREX holders, and I burned it. Great, fantastic. Okay. So I don't know, guys. What do you think? Tell me. What do you guys think of this 2.0? Do you guys have any questions? Is it what you guys thought it was? Yeah, I agree, Robin. I see that. Okay. So let's see here. So I'm excited for it. I saw the video. Let me see if I can pull it up. There was a video of the new dashboard. Let's see if it's here somewhere. There's so many. I have to catch up in all the chat. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's not it. Someone posted my video. Thanks, Rexaholic. 2.0 preview. I think it is not this one either. Anyhow, somewhere in the chat, there is a preview of the dashboard. It looks pretty cool. It looks like a combination of Hex.Vision, like the way they have it for Hexcoin. And I'm excited for it. I really hope Rex 1.0 doesn't stain. Oh, here we go. This is it. Let me see if I can play it for you guys. So yeah, I don't know. That looked pretty cool. You know, it looks pretty updated. It looks fresh. I like it. I can tell you I'll be really excited if that was in 1.0, right? If I first saw it versus what we saw with the spelling errors in the white paper and stuff like that. So I like the dashboard. It looks really cool. And because it has all the features, it looks like, from what I can see, all the features, like if you guys are from Hex, you know what I'm talking about, Hex.vision, you know, shows every metric you want. That'd be really cool. And let's see here. Ryan, or Hoon Ryan, says the announcement said fixed fee for scraping Rex 2.0 unless the fee is big enough so people start. I'm not sure what the fixed fee is that has to be announced, but if you have an MREX, then it's going to be free. So right now it's $36. I'm pretty sure that's worth it, right? I mean, I don't know. That's like 100 transactions maybe at 30 something cents. It's $36 worth it. It's free. You don't have to pay anything. Yep, that's right, Emran. 1.0 will keep running as is. So community behavior does definitely determine its long-term run. I mean, if you go back into the 2.0 white paper-ish, if you want to call it that, the thing that really tells you is why they're abandoning ship, if you want to call it that. It goes here, everybody will be able to use Rex 1.0 in the future, just like ETH Classic still has fans even though ETH exists. Rex 1.0 may have fans and value in the future. It's up to the market. So that's the nicest way of saying you guys are going to get dumped. You guys are going to get wrecked on this. But, you know, I know the price, like the price has to go down eventually once 2.0 comes out, right? It has to. So in the meantime, you know, there could be purchases and buys because you want to multiply your bag and get that, you know, get that proportion, that ratio amount sent over in the airdrop on 2.0. So you're way ahead of the game. You can kind of already be an early whale way before. And the fact that the price is like 000, I don't know, 6, whatever, what we're at 6.2. I think I saw like 5.5 earlier. Like that's really low. You don't need to spend that much money right now to get a ton of Rex, but at the same time, you know, everything's a risk, right? Do you want to dump more money in this and have a bigger bag copied kind of over to version 2.0? That is definitely a game theory, right? It might be smart to do because it's so cheap, but we don't know what the price will be, what it's going to start at 2.0. So it really depends there. So maybe if you drop whatever amount, let's say $100 or $1,000, you know, how much buying power do you have here and get it the ratio copied to 2.0 versus buying on PancakeSwap for version 2.0, and as well as participating, of course, in the auctions. And yeah, and who knows about now these referrals, right? Like what's going to happen to, is this the right wallet? No. Like what's going to happen to the Ultra Rexican status? Like, you know, so are you guys going to still participate in auctions now that you know that, hey, the future of Rex 1.0 is basically up in air, if you want to call it that. It's going to still thrive until 2.0 launches, but once 2.0 launches, like who's going to go and hop over to the other side? I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to hop over to the other side, and I'm pretty sure, you know, some of us will still manage 1.0. But it'll be interesting to see how it plays out, right? Just like he says, the market will decide. And, you know, 100%, once snapshot's done, expect the dump. I expect it. And again, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I don't know. But I would assume so. I assume most people think that way. Why would you not sell if you can sell? So that's interesting. And TREX was completely different. Like I showed you guys, you know, there's no really renting a TREX. It's just you're paying a fee and you're just getting a higher rate automatically. And yeah, so no matter what, non-TREX holders, even if you don't want the TREX rate, right? Well, let's say like, I don't care. I don't want the TREX rate. You know, I don't want to lose my 20%. You don't even have that option. Once you stake without a TREX, bam, automatically 20%. gone. But at least you get higher share price, right? So you get a higher rate. So, okay, fine. But you're forced to lose at 20%. So it'll be interesting what people will do. What are you going to do with, like, I have personally 3 TREXs. Like, what am I going to do with 30 TREXs? I'm going to sell them, of course. I don't need 30. But who knows, but at the end of the day, they're also unlimited. So I can always, anyone can always buy one. But, with the inflation they have there, $5 per 100 TREX is sold, then okay, fine. Maybe we'll see how that keeps it up, the halving. So yeah, that's basically it for the 2.0. It's interesting. So essentially we're just jumping ship. So from the old Star Trek to the new Star Trek Enterprise, and we're going to be on a better ship, and whatever belongings you had in the old ship, if you had one iPhone, which is one TREX, just think of it, they say, hey guys, I feel bad that you're going to lose that one iPhone that you had, but we're going to give you 10, so that should make you feel better. And all your other belongings, all your gold coins, your Rex coins, we're going to give you that too. So not to worry. So, in a way, I have to say Thomas kept his word. We do have an advantage going right into Rex 2.0. Website looks good. So I think I'm bullish, I'm bullish on 2.0. I think the website will make a difference. I think, all the stats that they can show is going to make a difference. And hopefully that whatever was wrong with 1.0, I guess it was basically the disparity in the TREX rate versus the non-TREX rate. I hope, that's fixed, and it'll be interesting to see what kind of rate we get, and, how long it'll take for us to do a double, let's say, and what kind of strategies we'll have to come up with. But yeah, but let me know if you guys have questions here. I'm trying to keep up with the chat. This is the first time. It's really new to me. I have to say, I give those live YouTubers like a lot of credit to be streaming, going through content, and also reading the chat and coming up with a response. So I'm going to try that. So Jack Sparrow, why the 44 million Rex wallet has been dumping? Well, I guess maybe they see that, hey, we're going to move over to 2.0. There is no, we're jumping ship on 1.0 basically. So I'm just going to sell whatever I can and get some money back, and maybe even use those funds that I'm selling, that I'm dumping on everyone else, and buy in and participate in 2.0 with that money, because that's where everyone's going moving forward, right? And it's not going to be one-to-one. It's going to be basically all your scrapable interest, all your liquid Rex, all your staked Rex, and I'm hoping it's including your scraped stakes as well. That'll be great. That total amount, whatever you have in proportion ratio to the total amount of Rex that's out there, whatever that ratio is, you're going to get that over in 2.0. So I don't know how many, like what the pool is going to be on launch. Obviously didn't say, so it'll be quite interesting. But also in 2.0, like it says here, in the auctions, the daily auctions, it's going to be 80-20 split. So 80 is going to go back in big payday, like similar to how it is. And 20% is going to go back to us Rex 1.0 holders. So that's great. I appreciate that. That's some benefits there. Let's see here. Okay, so yeah, Hun Ryan says includes death stake. So yeah, that's great. Let's see what the price is. So yeah, anyway, so that's basically it. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's great news that we have the staking service is out. It's also great that they laid out 2.0. So now we know we are making a move. It wasn't just a website that looks better and everything's going to operate the same. And I think I read somewhere in chat or somewhere, some comments, something about some scraping and stuff like that. And and it's causing this dip. So for sure, if that's the case, that's part of it. I'm pretty sure the dev team or people who were in the know early, they were dumping, they knew what's coming. So I would say it's the same thing. Once snapshot happens, obviously the devs would know when the snapshot is, so they're going to start dumping, and I will start dumping my MREX as well once the snapshot occurs, because really you don't really need all that. And I don't know if you guys will continue participating in auctions, since we're going to be migrating off of this. But having said that, you will still get big payday. So yeah, so there's a message here: holding REX at a certain time in the future in November 2021. The exact date is being announced here. Will lead to an airdrop of the new REX token that is being developed at the moment. So please read the announcement, and that's basically this 2.0 announcement. So yeah, I don't know what you guys think. I think it'll be pretty cool. I think it'll be a new start. Hopefully the branding, the marketing will attract new investors. Sure, some people who are a little bit more savvy than others will find out about 1.0, and hopefully that it won't be a blemish on 2.0. I think Thomas had great intentions and had hoped that everything would have worked out the way he had wanted. But hey, it was his first crack, and he's going to try and do number 2. So anyhow, we have a referral giveaway, but before we get to that, I don't know if this matters anymore. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But hey, I'm meaning the 1,500 subscribers does matter, obviously, guys. But I don't know about the stake. If it matters anymore, it still can, because you can accumulate for 2.0 and get that proportion matched up. So as of today, as of this live recording, it's 422 subscribers. So thank you very much, guys. It's incredible. Almost at the 500 mark, 78 more subs to go. So thank you so much. Thank you, guys, using referral code. I don't know, part of me feels like, it's kind of the end of Rex and all this referrals and stuff like that. So I just want to, if it is, I just want to say thank you all, guys. Can't appreciate enough. I hope you guys enjoy what I've been doing, giving away all the Rex that I've accumulated. So, but I'm still doing it. I am still doing it. So as long as I'm getting these Rex from referrals, so up until the end of the auction, I will follow through and I will send it. So yeah, 24,286. So there's going to be 2 winners today. And that's basically 12,143 Rex that these 2 winners are going to get. And you can always find my referral code in the description of the video below. And let's get to it. Let's pick our 2 winners. So here was the last video, day 107. So what do you guys think? Do you think I have the right idea of what that whole Rex 2.0 paper is, or do you think I have it wrong? Because I might have it wrong, obviously. But it seems like that's what's happening. Everything's getting airdropped and there's no MREX. And, just the wallet address will get grandfathered with a no fee for staking scraping. Okay, so wow, there's 70 unique comments. Let's see who the winners are. And while we're picking the winner, Metalude said, biggest question is, what will interest rates be? That's all that. Right, that's right. I'm not sure what the... Are you serious? Charles Rivers again? Wow. Amazing. So Charles, I think you won the last video. You're winning the second video. That's incredible. So woohoo, great video to help calm down the masses. Got to admit, it was a little trippy hearing my name being called out on YouTube, but thanks a million. Wow. Charles, you should go buy a lottery ticket, honestly. So Charles, if you're watching this, I don't even know if you're live, but if you're watching this, send me a DM, my friend. You still need to claim your first one. You still haven't reached out to claim the one you won yesterday. So So yeah, reach out to me there. Contact info in the description, and I'll get your info, and I'll send you those 2 stakes. You have 7 days for the last one and 7 days for this one. All right, let's go to the next one. Yeah, Jack, it seemed like we got rugged, but I don't think it was done intentionally. I think there was a flaw in the system, in the numbers. From what I heard, he didn't hire Thomas didn't hire like a statistician, but hey, he had the right intention. He wanted to give out, us Rexicans as much interest and help us make money. But I think that was also its Achilles heel, and it got the better of us, or Rex rather, 1.0. All right, Dennis Santos, congratulations. Your comment was, great video, man. Glad to see intelligent members of the community like yourself spreading the word. So thank you for the kind comments, Dennis. So congrats. You won yourself the other stake, the referral giveaway stake. So thank you for watching the videos, subscribing to the channel, and leaving a comment. Much appreciated. So yeah, BJ and I can't. Oh, hey, Charles, you're there. Hey, there you go. So yeah, Charles, you won. You actually won yesterday too. So I'm going to need you to send me a DM after I'm done this stream. I'll get your wallet. First, make sure you are who you are and you're the same person, and I will send you those 2 stakes that you've won. That's amazing. Go buy a lottery ticket. So yeah, so I can't wait for 2.0 either. I think it'd be really cool. So yeah, let me see if there's any other questions I missed. So what did you say there? To gain $1,000 from holding TREX 2, you need people to buy 20,000 TREX. Well, yeah, if you're just going to count the $5 inflation per 100 sold, yeah, I guess so. But if you have 1, you're getting 10. And right now, TREX is at 4,000. So whoever got in the 3,000, hey, you might be able to chop it for 5,000. So yeah, 0.000632, $38 for MREX. So yeah, if you just join the stream, get an MREX for the snapshot. That means you will have 0 fees for 2.0. So yeah, you can dump 2 if you want. Jack Sparrow, you can dump 2. But, there's different gameplays depending how much staked Rex you have. For me, I don't know. I have a lot of Rex staked, guys. Obviously, you've been following. And it's hard. It's really cheap right now. It's a lot cheaper than when I bought, obviously. And I can buy more and have a whole lot more for 2.0. But a part of me feels I have so much that I should get a pretty good proportion size over at 2.0. And if, depending on the price, and I don't know what the price is, it'll be higher or lower, I'll buy then. I'll dump more money then. Right now, I don't feel I really need to dump any more money. So I don't know if I'm going to sell. I really don't want to ruin my stakes either. But at the same time, Rex 1.0 is going to run on its own. And, whatever market will happen in 1.0 will happen. So yeah, I can see why people are selling, and I can see why some people are buying right now. It depends on your situation. I guess someone like myself, if I have a lot, it probably would make sense to sell and just get whatever money out, like USDT or BUSD, whatever out of it. Since I have so much, that will be pretty much copied over. Yeah, Metalith feels like this is rigged, right? It does. But hey, look at this chart, guys. What is this, a 4-hour chart? Daily chart. Clearly, what day is that? September 21st. Some people knew what was coming. And yeah. But hey, there's 2 game theories. You can buy more now at this low price. If it is considered a low price compared to 2.0, you're going to have to take a gamble and speculation on that, and no financial advice. Yes, 2.0 will also be on BSC, Robin. So yeah, you can speculate that and take a chance and buy. Who knows what the launch price would be for 2.0, but that's basically what happened. Obviously, this top half is like, oh, you guys are the greatest Rexicans. You guys have been very patient and blah, blah, blah. Still nice, but yeah, take your time to go through this. Read through it. And if you have a different interpretation, let me know. Maybe I'm like way off. Yeah, I agreed. Oh yeah, I blame Anna. Well, you know what? There's some speculation now. I saw in chat that maybe Anna was the dev team or whoever, and they were dumping because they knew, something wasn't right and they were changing over. I don't know. Jack Sparrow says, I'm just grateful for my Hex, my Pulse chain stack. So am I. And my PX copies. I don't think I have them yet. They're not copied yet. It may seem like we got rugged, but I feel like it was more of a flaw than actual intentional rugging. And it may feel like we all lost money. Yes, kind of. Obviously for us who purchased at a higher price. But we have 2.0 to start all over and not have to dump any more money. And I just hope that the amount in proportion is of some significance. I would be very upset if the amount of Rex I got was like garbage, 2.0 and very little, where it's like, wow, what kind of money am I going to make off of this? I wouldn't be too happy. I'll be honest with you. I'll be really upset. And we don't know what the rates will be. I hope it's better than like these Rex miners and BNB miners at 3% a day. I really hope, it's better. Maybe that's the non-TREX holder rate. And if you get, a TREX, it might be that 8% or not 8%, but like 8 shares. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. I'll have to see it right when it comes out. So it'll be very interesting what the action is. And, earlier, when the news came out, price dropped down to the 5s. But I guess, the camp where they believe by buying at these low prices, 0006, is going to benefit them in 2.0. And of course, right after the copy, the snapshot, it's going to drop. So what did you say there? It was going to so well, then in 2 weeks, bam, done. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, so that's basically it, guys. First live stream. Hope it went okay. Let me know. Leave a comment in the video. I guess you guys are. This is just interesting. I see the live chat. So, but let me know what I can improve on this live chat. It's new. It's quite a lot to absorb, and but I'll get the hang of it and I'll do better live streams in the future. So yeah, I'll see you guys in chat. Lots to catch up. Lots of big things happening. TREX staking services out, if you want to call it that. And first week of November, that 2.0 is coming out. So I'm looking forward to that. So another countdown, another month. But yeah, until then, we're just going to have to, the market's going to decide what's going to happen to Rex 1.0. So strategize, figure out what you guys want to do. Think about your own situation. Know we're going to go to another ship. Know we're going to get some new Rex 2.0 tokens. We don't know how much, but it's based on the ratio you have right now compared to the total amount of Rex token that's out. So you can calculate it, figure it out what your share would be. And yeah, no MREX going forward. So get an MREX if you want no fees going forward. And yeah, 10 TREX per TREX that you hold right now. So valued at starting at $500 each, unlimited amount. Let's see. Metal to quote a banned Telegram poster when Rex 3 LOL. Yeah, let's hope not. I really think maybe there was like a design flaw and also the difference in TREX and non-TREX rate. It was just too much, and it's very tough. So we'll see what the new one is. I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. I'll have to think about what my personal strategy is for 1.0. I don't know if I'm going to continue my split and double and split. Yeah. Maybe I will, just so I can accumulate more Rex on 2.0. Maybe I'll sell some of my smaller stakes, I guess, and maybe, stack some stable coins, some BUSD, I guess, for Rex 2.0, and participate in the first auction, see how it is, feel it out, see what the similarities are, what the differences are. And before I stake anything, and by the way, they're all liquid, the amount of Rex you're going to get on the airdrop in 2.0, so you can sell them, you can figure out a new staking strategy, which is going to be required. So maybe I'll just, test with a very little amount, and I'll probably share with you guys. Hopefully by then I'll brush up on my live stream skills and, figure out this streaming software and, do that, and we'll do it together, because we're all going to be day one Rexican 2.0s, and hopefully the version 2.0 will be better than 1.0. Might not be as explosive growth, but if it's slow, organic growth with no flaws, I'm down for it. So that's basically it. Yeah, Charles, Rex 1.0 is a sacrifice phase. Yeah. Unfortunately, the amount of shares is like not pretty good. You'll never trust us again. Wow, everyone's rugging. Fool me twice, shame on me. Hey Jack, I'm in the same boat as you are. I haven't. I can still show you my split and double and split my stakes, and I just did it recently, so I locked them all up, so I can't even sell them if I wanted to. But I don't even know if that's the right choice. But I'll think it over. I have, the news just came out. Just gonna think it over. New site's gonna be launched. 2.0 launched in November, so we have until then. Of course, they're not going to announce when they're going to do the snapshot, so it's almost like Hex with the PHEX snapshot. We're not sure when it's going to happen, so I'm sure we'll know when we see a big dip in prices, because the ones who know first off, right off the bat, that are privy to it, they're going to sell. And once I know, if I hear it, I'm going to sell too. And I'm just being transparent. It just makes sense. So guys, thank you so much. Hit the like button if you like this live stream. It's the first one. I apologize if it's crappy. It's hard to prepare for something like this in such short notice, and also, take the time to read Rex 2.0 announcement and understand it, and be able to, provide my opinion, my feedback, my perspective and my take on it. And if you guys have a different perspective, please let me know. We're Rexicans, we're a family. Let's help each other figure out what would be the best game plan depending on what you have and what you don't have. So Jeffrey George, thanks for joining. This is the end of the stream, but I'll catch you guys later in the next episode. So thank you once again, guys. I'll see you around. Thank you. Bye.